Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, sons and daughters of the Most High God. This is beloved Rachel with Receive the King Ministries. And today's message is July blessings, surprises, mercies, and full circles. July blessings, surprises, mercies, and full circles. So the Lord is getting ready to do an incredible thing in July. July is going to be a season of awe and amazement and excitement for you. If you have been praying, if you've been steadfast, there have been things that the Lord spoke to you that in the past you have been waiting on the Lord, and it seemed like those things were going to come through. So this is the month in which the Lord had already established for it to come through. And so some of you may have seen July's go by, and this could be metaphorical for you, like seasons where the door was expected to be open, but it didn't happen, or it didn't happen the way that you thought it would. And so you're still waiting on a promise, and the Lord is getting ready to surprise you, to show you like, oh, do you remember that prayer you prayed like years ago? I'm going to answer it now. Remember that prayer that you gave up on, that you stopped praying about, and you thought that I was sending you on a different direction? No, here it's open. It's like opening up now. And so he's so faithful. He's so steadfast in his word and his love that you are getting ready to be amazed, because there are relationships that God said, that God had said would be in your life. And then for a season, maybe there was a separation or anything like that. And so then you were just kind of like, okay, maybe that person is not meant to be in my life. And the Lord is getting ready to bring that person back into your life in a healed way, and actually in alignment with the vision that he showed you. And so even at that time, you knew that that person wasn't even reflecting the way that God showed you that that person would be. So as they come in now, they're going to come in like fully walking in the promise, walking in the victory. And it's just going to be like as clearly as you saw it, and how smoothly and easily it will be. So he's getting ready to amaze you so that he can have all the glory. Like in the past, it may have been that, you heard his voice and you would have taken some of the credit on your own. That's what I'm seeing right now. But the Lord is saying that I wanted you to know that this isn't something you could have done in your own power. It was something that had to be done by me. And this also could mean finances. This is also to do with finances, maybe a job or a career, or even like I see like inheritances getting sorted out. I see there are monies that have been tied up that you already knew that the Lord was going to release. And that you already knew that you were going to have like a certain level of finances, because he showed you what kind of house you live in, or what kind of certain things that he showed you that you would have. And because he gave you certain visions about things that need to happen in your life. And there are things that he has allowed to for you to see in advance, but not necessarily to see come to pass right away. He wanted to use that time to prune you, to strengthen you, to teach you to fight for what he's given you, and not to just allow it to be, to really take ownership of it. And because of that, you're now like walking in your purpose, and you've kind of let those things go, and he's getting ready to give them back to you. Whether it's like, it could be a job, it could be like a home, or those things could be, intertwined. So this is getting ready to like surprise you. Like you're going to be in so much awe of what God has planned for you. And I think it's going to be even more sweet, because it's that faithfulness of the Lord that is intertwined in your heart as you receive it, as opposed to in the past, it would have been something like he's just like getting the maximum glory in this situation, because now you know that you couldn't have done this on your own. And so and it's just so good, because as sons and daughters of the Most High God. We're reliant on the Holy Spirit. We need Him to tell us through His Word and through His insight, through His loving, guidance. He's our teacher and our counselor and our comforter, and we need to be able to rely on Him. And so He wanted us to experience that faithfulness of the Lord, that His Word is always true, lest everyone else be a liar, right? He is always true. And so, so there had been voices in your life that contradicted what God had said, and the Lord wanted you to know that He is the one whose word stands, and He is the one who can make it happen. And this isn't something you could do in your own power, and you knew that. But He's made sure that you know it deep down in your spirit, that you're just living on grace, you're living on His love, you're living on His mercies, and you're living under His forgiveness, under His just His covering, and that God wants to bless you. His face shines down upon you, but He has to be able to see His Son. He cannot see us, but He has to see us through His Son, through the blood of Yeshua covering us. And that way He can, all the things that we deserve will pass over us. So anyway, this has been a long awaited blessing. So get ready to celebrate and just enjoy the goodness and the mercies of God. God bless you. Bye.